What's going on, everybody? I'm Scott Stow, aka Irish Stogie. I'm here to tell you what this page is all about, what our overall goals are, and what we're trying to accomplish, and what we might be doing moving forward. I'm really excited about this opportunity to do this. I've always wanted to do a vlog. This is my first time to do one. I watch a lot of vloggers on YouTube in my spare time, and I really enjoy their content and everything. And I've always wondered what I can do that could possibly provide content. And it kind of came to me, well, I really need to get in shape. It's very honest with myself, but I figured that would be a good starting point. Capturing my events leading up to one grand goal. And it's something that a lot of people have a hard time doing, is getting motivated to do something. And whether if it's to chase their dream job or to start a vlog or to get in shape. My goal of getting in shape started with me having a son. He's only a month old, a month and a couple of weeks. And I realized that just walking upstairs at work the other day that I am really out of shape. I got up 2 flights and I was already started huffing and puffing, and I was like, holy cow, I'm out of shape. And then that was confirmed when I played basketball with some friends. I could not keep up. I was blacking out. Like, I had black rings around my eye. I was wheezing, and I've had a cough for like 2 weeks after because I just was so out of shape and just got like fluids in my lung or something. I don't know. About 5 to 6 years ago, before I got married, I weighed probably close to about 180, maybe 185. And that's being pretty generous. I was very skinny. And then I worked outside all the time. I worked at the YMCA, actually, and I worked at summer camp. So I was outside sweating, walking, playing with kids all day long. That's all I did. I got a sit-down grown-up job, my first of that type, and it was a sit-down desk job, was not as active. Plus I got married, so I was settled down, and I was eating consistently because I had the money to do so. I was also having a wife that would cook a meal instead of eating 20 chicken nuggets at one time and that being my meal. So I was eating more consistent meals and better meals and stuff like that. But in the return, because I was less active and me getting older, which my parents always warned me about, I started to gain weight. And next thing I knew, I weighed like 236 pounds, way out of shape. And so I had my buddy Chris, who will hopefully be on here quite a bit with me as well, doing my other little project called The Drive Home, which will be our podcast / vlog with me and him. And he helped me get in shape. We were working out at his apartment, so it was free to do. We had a lot of fun doing it. Our production company actually came from it, S&C Productions. We do weddings and stuff like that. It was great, and a great friendship was formed as well. Lost a lot of weight, got down to about 210, somewhere around there. I can't remember exactly, but that was like a good healthy weight for me being 6'4". So I was quite happy with that. But and then, once I lost the weight and all that stuff, life happened and got busy. They moved into a house. I didn't want to pay for a gym. I did for a little bit, but it was hard to get our schedules aligned because I started a new job recently as well, and everything. So it was kind of hard to get everything back in line, and it was hard to be motivated to go to the gym by myself. I hate going by myself. I don't want to do it. There's nothing I hate more than just being by myself and doing anything, to be honest. So it's kind of weird that I want to do a vlog, but I'm sharing it with you guys, so I feel okay with it. Going to the gym and everything was just kind of out of the question for me, because if I can't go with somebody, I don't want to go at all. And my wife is super skinny and she doesn't need to work out, and so she doesn't feel the need to. It's one of those things where I had to find something that motivated me. So I watch the Tim Tracker. I don't know, some people on YouTube know who they are, some people don't. If you don't, I'll link who they are below, because they're a lot of fun to watch. They're daily vloggers. It's a married couple, but they live in Orlando. They do Disney, Universal Studios, that kind of stuff, which I love. Disney and Universal Studios. I love theme parks, period. It's my favorite thing in the world to do. If I lived near one, I would go probably every weekend. Like that would be the dream for me. But I watch them because they're fun, they're entertaining, they're very much like me. They listen listen to the same type of music I do. They go to the parks. They have the same type of mindset and jokes and all that fun stuff. So I like watching them. And the wife in there, Jen Tracker, she did a Disney marathon, and that was kind of like her thing. That was a bucket list for her. She's always wanted to do it. And I watched that video, and I was very, very impressed by how Disney does it. Most marathons are just like the ones in Austin. There's long you're by yourself a lot, and there's not really much to it. You're running through the city that you live in, so you're seeing everything. It's just in a different environment, and it's all by yourself. Disney does it to where you have fans of like volunteers that just are there just to cheer you on. Like people who just love Disney that much are just there early in the morning to cheer you on and make sure you are encouraged the whole route. You're running through Disney and they have all the lights on and everything going, and they have music playing and characters out that they never bring out for anything else, type thing. And so it's really cool to see because you have all these things that are encouraging you. And if you have a child like mine, like me, that's cool. That's fun to do and to see. And so I started thinking, with my son, I wanted something to motivate me, and I wanted something that was a good goal. And what perfect goal for a child like mine, like me, then, hey, if you can get in shape to run the half marathon, because it is a long trip and it needs to be worthwhile. So if I can get in shape enough to run the half marathon, then that's a pretty cool goal to have, because after we're done doing the marathon, I get to go to Disney World, which I haven't been to since I was like 8 years old. And I wanted to go since then. And there's so much cool stuff there, so much more Star Wars stuff. I am a Star Wars nerd. I love Star Wars. And they have all the cool stuff there, but it's just, it's all the Pixar stuff, and it's just the magic of Disney. Like I love it. And I know that my cousin Shannon can agree with me that it's like the coolest thing in the world. And I have a cousin, Kevin, who lives in Florida, and guy is like an idle body type person. He used to be scrawny like me, and he put himself into shape by going into the military. He had goals, and he keeps himself in shape. So I wanted to challenge him to run this with me, not because he needed it, because I wanted somebody that I would enjoy doing the run with who could push me in return, because that guy is more motivated than anybody else I know, and he doesn't have to have a reason. He just does it, and it's awesome to me. And if this is all a lie, I'm sorry, but I don't think it is. This is my opinion towards him, and the guy is the coolest because of that. And so I challenged him to do it with me, and he agreed to do it. And I'm super stoked about it. I'm sure a lot of my friends saw this on Facebook and stuff. And if you're not my friend on Facebook, I mean, you're hearing it now. I mean, it was cool that he agreed to do this. I challenged my parents to do the same thing. I'm not going to challenge Stacy. Stacy is not a big fan of running and stuff, but I'm sure if she wanted to, she would. But she'll go with Declan, and she'll go just to enjoy Disney because she loves Disney too. I think that is the motivation I needed to do this. So I wanted to bring you guys along, and as well as, as a motivator to put myself out there, because I'm putting this on the internet that I'm doing this. And if I don't do this, then not only am I a failure, but I'm a failure on a small scale, because only my friends and a couple of people will really see this, but who knows? Maybe this will find somebody else down the road, and this will motivate them, and and I'll get subscribers and all that fun stuff, which will be awesome, and it'll be a lot of fun. And I can keep doing this and set new goals and new challenges and go do cool things and take y'all on my vacations and stuff, because we do a lot of cool things like that. And we love going on vacations, and I would love for you guys to come along. I already have a Hawaii dive video on this channel if you want to go and check it out. It's a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. We also did zip lining and jet skis and stuff like that. It was a blast. And so, but anyway, I wanted to put myself out there as an encouragement to others. If you want to do this with me, especially if you're a friend of mine, or if you're just some bystander who wants to do it, I'll put the details once I have them on when exactly we're going to do it. But I'm thinking 2018 is about the time we're looking at doing it. I know that's a long ways away, but I need the time with the baby and everything else. And, we have our 5-year anniversary coming up, so we got a big trip for that. So I got to plan ahead for that kind of stuff. But it would be really cool to have friends that want to do this challenge. And if you want to do it on your own and you're like closer than I am and you want to do it next year, tell me about it. Tell me how it went and how it was, and if it's really worth it or not. And tell me about your experience. Share it with us. I mean, my friend Lane on Facebook motivates me because, you know, she had no reason to work out, but she decided to do a Groupon one day and get herself into shape. You know, strength wise, like get her strength up and stuff. And so she challenged herself to start doing that, and she got it. You know, I see my buddy Wes on Facebook as well. You know, he's doing a thing where he's trying to lose weight as well. And that stuff is amazing to me. And that's so cool that people are motivated on their own to do something, rather for whatever the reason is, you're getting yourself in better shape. And so that's all that matters at the end of the day. So I encourage y'all to find a goal for yourself. Follow along if you want to. I really like it if you can subscribe and like the video and everything. You know, this is going to be a weekly vlog thing. I'm not going to do daily because I don't have the time to edit and do all that stuff right now, but a weekly vlog just to kind of give an update. So this is day one, essentially. Technically yesterday was, but I didn't get this stuff set up on time. I did a 1.5 mile run yesterday, or mile point three or something like that. But regardless, I ran for the first time in a long time and I made it over a mile. Then that's an accomplishment for me. And tomorrow I do my next thing. So I'm going to do little snippets of how I feel with my phone or via my setup, my little setup here, and just kind of go over what I'm doing and show y'all stuff along the way. Kind of show y'all like what I'm doing, like health, food wise, like what kind of meals I'm eating and stuff like that. I'm going to try a no carb, no sugar diet using stevia instead of sugar for coffee. So I'm not cutting out caffeine or anything like that. So that will be great. But the no carb thing kills me because I love pizza and pasta like that. That's my favorite thing of all time. So, so I wanted to leave y'all guys with something that my grandfather would always tell me, kind of some words of wisdom that he passed on, and I kind of live my life by it for the most part. Well, I try to. And what he would always tell me is that when you wake up in the morning, you choose what kind of day you're going to have. You're either going to choose this path where you have a good day, or you're going to choose this path and have a bad day. And it doesn't just stop there. It goes throughout the whole day. Your path of life is you're going to choose one way or another. And it's up to you on how you react to things or how you are going to take things, bad news, good news, whatever. It's your choice on how you react to that. In my high school principal, he used to have a saying that kind of goes along with that. And we used to make fun of him for saying it all the time. And it sounded kind of goofy back in high school. Just mostly because our principal said it, and that's probably the only reason why. And I'm probably going to get some laughs from my friends who went to high school with me. But our principal used to sign off every announcement with "Have a good day" or not. The choice is yours. And as I got older, that saying kind of resonated with me a little bit more, and it actually is really true, and it goes along with what my grandfather says. So at the risk of being laughed at by my fellow classmates and stuff, but I think it's true now, and I think they would agree. I'm going to end my vlogs like that and just take it as more so what my grandfather said. It's just that my principal found a better way to coin the phrase. So I'm going to use his version of it. So with that, I hope y'all guys are having a great week and have a good day or not. The choice is yours.